What's up, y'all? Steve J here behind the details. It's been a while. I'm actually recording this in my new detail studio, which I want to make a dedicated video for that, so I'm not going to get too in depth with that. But that's where I've been for the past 2.5 months. I moved in on the first, so it was really hectic. The 2-3 weeks before I moved in, getting everything I needed. Then when I moved in, it took me a while. I had to paint, just a lot, right? So now we're at the end of July. I'm comfortable. I'm in here. So I want to get some more content on you for you guys. I have another video coming out as far as unboxing for this monitor I got behind me. I just actually set that up and try to color match it. But anyway, we have another video coming there. I have a video coming out about the ROG Ally. I don't like the quality of how that came out, but I might put it out there anyway. Just a quick unboxing slash first impressions. What I have for you guys. What I have in this beautiful box here is the ROG Ally. This is going to be the one with the 69HS CPU. It's going to have the 1TB NVMe. It only has 8 GB of RAM, but I have a 16 GB stick that I'm going to put in here because I believe one of them is soldered. I'm checking that, but so it should bump it up to 24. If one of them isn't soldered, which I'm almost positive it is, I'll get another 16 to 32 GB. And so yeah, this is the exact model number is the GA402R. So enough talking. Let's go ahead and unbox this and let's get it. All right, so I want to apologize. I do have it on the floor because I don't have the desk set up yet, but that's coming. So again, this is the ROG Zephyrus, Asus, and you can see here, oh man, this sucks doing it like this, but this is the GA402, and then on the back, it is going to let you know what is in what it is, the GA402R. It's going to let you know that it's a 14-inch WQXGA screen. VRAM is 8 GB. I already told you about that. The CPU is the R969HS, 1TB SSD. Blase, blase, blase. Let's go ahead and get this open so you guys can see how long that takes to get it from open to on without setting anything up. I'm big on, especially when I'm doing these unboxings, just getting it open for you. So you have one sticker here. Again, it's going to be difficult because of the way I have it set up, but you're going to have one sticker right here, which is going to have the Asus. Be careful with that. That's big on letting you know if it's official or not. Is there another sticker? No, that's it. Okay, let me go ahead and show you guys what I'm looking at. Whoops. That's what you're going to get. Really nice, cool, game on. I really do like that. I like when, and as you see, if you look here, which is really cool, when you open it, the laptop starts to tilt. That's cool. Okay, so we're going to put this to the side for now. I'm liking this unboxing experience. Okay, so what we have here, let's do this first. Is just wasted boxes, but I mean, maybe it's good for padding. But your information guide, warranty information, etc., etc. That's the little mechanism, which is pretty cool. I like that. Then we're going to have our power brick, which is not too big, and that should be, for the most part, everything that's in here. Yeah, that's all. So we're going to go ahead and just close that up. I like that mechanism, that's cool. Put this to the side. And let's go ahead and get this here. Take this plastic off. Sorry, I'm at a really weird angle. Okay, so we got it out. Let's go ahead and get this. Sorry. go ahead and adjust the camera again. All right. One thing you're going to be faced with is a very nice Republic of Gamers EST 2006. You have good cooling here, which you'll see both the fans. You have the bottom, which is going to have also cooling. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to open this up. Okay. The reason I want to open it up because I have this Vengeance DDR5 16GB. This clock's at 4800. I want to go ahead and double check because I believe one of the one of the RAM is soldered on. So I want to go ahead and just replace the one that isn't with that. So we're going to go ahead and fast forward this a little bit so you don't have to see how slow it takes for me to unscrew. This laptop literally had the stupidest design. Okay, so not sure if I said it or not, but there isn't 8 screws. There's 11. There's 4 in the front, 4 in the back, and then 3 here. But the 3 there wouldn't be an issue. But they have these little bumper stops that go over it. Sorry to explain, but go over it so it blocks the screws. So I'm just sitting there trying to take the back off, and I couldn't. And the reason why I couldn't was because I didn't know there was 3 screws in the middle. So let's see. Yep, it actually opens now. I have nails. If you don't have nails, just use a pry tool. Alright, so this is the inside of the G14. As we'll see here, we'll see the battery. What is this? This is going to be the NVMe, I'm sure. Looks like I broke something off, unfortunately. Yeah, that's definitely the NVMe. I don't know why this. Okay. Yeah, that's the memory. Here's the RAM. You have nice cooling, heat sink, battery, as I said. So let's go ahead and upgrade this RAM before we even turn it on. Just see, you only can replace one of them. So you can go 32 as a single. I'm just doing 16. 24 is enough. I'm just going to be using this for gaming anyway. So 24 is enough for what I need it for. So yeah, put that to the side. Go ahead and open up again. This is the Vengeance DDR5 16. Go ahead and cut this. A handy dandy knife. Okay. Again, this is going to be, haven't even turned the computer on. What you guys see is live. I'm not big on doing too much editing. Okay. So they got this stupid plastic that makes it hard. I need to see what is the correct way to put it in, and that's because I have it going in wrong. Don't judge me, y'all. Okay, so you can't put it in, when you put these new ones in, you can't put it in here because it's just not going to line up. There's a little notch right there, so you just flip it backwards. And again, this is just with these sticks. It may not be like that with all the other ones. And the only reason what's making this so difficult for me is because the way I have the camera is like in my way. So, I mean, this should take me 2 seconds, but it's take me a lot longer because of that. Okay, so we have that in. So, let me go ahead and put these screws back in, and I'll be right back. Just a FYI, when you're doing this, don't use a power tool. That goes for whether you're building or not building, whether you're going on the inside of a laptop or if you're doing a PC build. Always hand tighten everything. Never use a power tool. Yeah, it's going to take you a couple more minutes, but um, just a little bit of advice. I'm not putting the bump stops back on there. I'm not a fan of that. So, whatever. I don't even know where they are. Anyways, so before I turn it on, the ports on the left side of the laptop, you have your DC power plug, which is here, HDMI, USB-C, and then you have your 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. On this side, you have your, did not know it came with that. It comes with an SD card slot. That's awesome. It comes with a USB-C and 2 USB-A's. Now, the image it's showing you on this USB-C is different than this USB-C, which actually has a lightning next to it. So I'm assuming that just means lightning port, or you can also charge this by USB-C. So yeah, let's go ahead and open it up and see if it has any juice. And this has the Ryzen 9. And of course, we're not lucky and it has no power. So let me go ahead and plug this in so we can check this baby out. You guys can't tell with the camera, but I can see the keyboard is actually on, but we're not getting anything on the screen yet, which is weird. Huh. Okay, light for the keyboard went off. Go ahead and turn this light off so you guys can see. Alrighty, so it looks like, just because it was the first boot up, but that was kind of odd, as you guys saw. It took about a minute or two before it even turned the screen on. Trackpad is huge. This is different than last year, so I remember they said that that was one of the main benefits. Let me turn the light on. It's an action camera, so video quality is not the best with low light. Okay, so what we're going to do, as always, is just whenever I'm using a product like this, trackpad is very responsive, is for the most part just how long is it going to take us just to get in. We're going to bypass everything. I just want to get in. So let me go ahead and take my password in. One thing that I'm going to say, let me go ahead and refocus this. That's pretty right there. One thing I want to say is when I just got the ROG Ally, I just got the ROG Ally, and it looks like this is doing the same thing as the ROG Ally, and obviously these are both Asus. Is the first time that I'm connecting to Wi-Fi, it takes a very long time. And like it just did, it says the network security key isn't correct. It did the same thing to me on the RG Ally, and I typed in the correct password. So let's try this again. Alrighty, so now we're on to the next stage.
Fast forward this. 506.
Alright, so it took about a minute and a half to do that update. It's 5:07 and 33 seconds. So it wasn't bad. Let's go ahead and put Stevie, Stevie J. Alright, so another 2 minutes to do that. This is, let me go ahead and sign in. Windows is making this really tough to like using their platform. Man. Alright, no, I don't want to use my face. Alright, create a pin. Let me create a pin. It forces you to. Alright, created a pin. We're now 5:11. We're now 5 minutes in. What the hell I want? Make sure you guys check this. They're trying to have me type to allow advertising. What kind of joke is that? It's weird. Funny how these companies do these things, and you know it's really quick how they do it. No, I don't need anything. Skip. Just want to get into the computer. Decline. I already have it. Decline. We're now 7 minutes in. All right, so we are in. Comes pre-installed Armory Crate. I see the Xbox tool here. Not a fan of when they pre-install these apps like that, but I mean, this is a Windows computer, so maybe that's normal. So yeah, we are in the trackpad. I'll do this later. Can't sign into OneDrive. We'll fix that later. Come on, just get out the way. So we are in. Trackpad is this is how it feels on my MacBook Pro. I'm actually pretty surprised. So yeah, very quick. Let me actually check on something really quickly. Back in the day, it was so much easier for me to remember how to do everything. Now, with all the changes, okay, so it's correctly. It's showing 24 gigabytes of RAM. Because I changed out the 1 8 gigabyte because it's 2 8 gigabyte sticks. Switched that out. So it has a Ryzen 9 6900HS with Radeon graphics. Obviously, shows that it's at 3.3. I'm not going to overclock or anything. And yeah, we're all set. So the RAM working flawless. I'll check through the BIOS. I'm going to go ahead and check and see what is clocked at, etc., etc. But yeah, very happy with the build quality. I did a lot of research on it, so I knew I would be. The trackpad is an A++. It does have a webcam, which I'm not ever going to have to worry about using. I don't know why I just said default twice. But again, the battery was pretty much dead, so I'm going to let it charge. Feels great. I'm going to go ahead and mess with changing the graphics on here. But anyways, that was a quick but clumsy unboxing and / first impressions on the Asus G14. My opinion is it's a very good laptop, especially at the price point I got it at, which was about $1,200 if I remember correctly. It was on sale. It was normally a lot more than that, but I'm happy at that price. I'll be able to play my D4 and whatever games I go to town. Even though I have the Alley, the Alley's just for the most part going to be when I'm on the go. So, yep, happy with it. Pick it up. Peace.